Hi, this is Joseph Wilson. I'm so excited to share with you about a company with a technology and a cutting edge product or products that is helping people to live better, longer, and healthier. We have that technology here. Imagine in 2 minutes, we can scan your finger and give you a printout reading, color coding of all the organs in your body and all the 49 actions that's taking place in the body, 49 activities in your body, whether it's a brain, whether it's the lungs, the kidney, the liver, the pancreas. It gives you 49 different actions that are taking place in your body. And it tells you whether or not they're off. What if you can know if your numbers are off and you can fix it so that you don't fall into a disease or you don't become catastrophically ill? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the right technology that will scan you in 2 minutes, give you the results, and we give you the products to help you. We have the products to help you that can correct natural products, nothing medical, nothing chemical, natural products to help you to correct these issues. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, you can help others to literally be able to see what is going on inside their bodies and you're getting paid to do it. I remember when I first got scanned, ladies and gentlemen, when I got scanned, I was so excited to get scanned and I saw my numbers. I was excited to see the greens, how my kidneys and my livers and my pancreas, it shows you how they're doing. And I mean, I was just so excited to see. Of course, I saw numbers that I didn't like and numbers that I know I have to correct. Now, I did not know that I had, for example, my mercury. I didn't know my mercury was high until I did this test. My lead was off. And so now I can go back and with their products, I can now fix and correct these before they become a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, what if you can correct what's going on in your body before it becomes a disease or before it becomes fatal? Thank God that we have this technology now that can give you insight as to what is taking place internally. Imagine you being able to go out and get paid from $50 to $75, ladies and gentlemen, per scan. How many scans would you do per day? Think of it. You do 10 scans a day. That's literally at $5, $50. That's $500 you earn per day. Ladies and gentlemen, think of the kind of life you can live now, earning from $500 per day. And some people have even made more based on how many scans you do per day. Imagine turning your automobile in a mobile scanning center. Imagine each day earning hundreds of dollars through your automobile, traveling from offices to office, from restaurants to restaurants, meeting people, and just in a quick 2-minute scan on individuals, and you make money. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, having your own Vital Cafe. The Vital Cafe now, the cafes, the coffees that these people are coming out with that our company has are just amazing. I was in the coffee business and I enjoy the coffees. But think of a coffee that has 10 different mushrooms in it, 10 healthy mushrooms for the body. Think of a coffee that doesn't use dairy, but it has instead coconut milk. It has the right ingredients for health, for brain. Think of it, ladies and gentlemen, the energy. Think of what this coffee can do for you. And that's one of 3 coffees or 4 coffees that we have. I tasted the coffee for the brain before, and I love it. The coffee for the brain was just amazing. I'm telling you, it's just smooth and it's just an amazing coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited about the products that this company had. And it's just a coffee line, 4 different coffee lines, right? There are many other products they have, ladies and gentlemen, that's helping people to feel better, to live better, and to be happier. Now, I must say to you, lives are definitely being extended because people who are taking these products, they're getting off their medications. Some have gotten off medications. Some have seen their numbers reversed. And ladies and gentlemen, it's an exciting day that we can be a part of a company with a technology that's finally helping people to identify what's going wrong with your body, and you can turn it around. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start thinking, what would your life be like if you can own your own Vital Cafe, earning thousands of dollars per week, right? What if we haven't even talked about the compensation plan of this company as yet? And in a minute, I share a little bit about that, because right now my focus is on helping you to build what I call a scanning center or a Vital Cafe. Ladies and gentlemen, you can have a Vital Cafe where you do scans. So you have a cafe that you sell coffees, teas. You can also, you get paid for scanning, and you also can retail the products that we have, because people will want to buy their products regularly. Why not come to you and buy it? And you can earn anywhere from 60% up to 900%. Think of it, profit on your retail. ladies and gentlemen, we haven't even talked about the compensation plan. What if you can earn from this company? The company allows you to earn what we call the unit level, 10 to 20%. Now, you think of it, you're making 10 to 20% on the monthly orders, your entire group order. So you have $50,000 worth of sales take place in your organization, in your entire organization for an entire month, and you're making 10% of that, 10% of 50,000. What is that? That's 5,000. What is 20%? That's $10,000 you make, ladies and gentlemen, just from that kind of volume. Think of it. Think of it. That's amazing. Never heard of in the industry. And then the binary, 20% in the binary, up to 20% in the binary, but you're making a 50% match on all the different distributors that you bring in, or what I call the cafe, or the scanning centers, based on the vision that I have for this company, open global scanning centers and global cafes. So when you open global cafes and scanning centers, you're moving products through these cafes and centers, and you're making 10 to 20% every month on the sales that these cafes and scanning centers order from the company to run their businesses. What if you can earn up to 800% car bonus or products? You can have a choice between the car bonus and $800 in products. Then we have a global bonus. Then we have, ladies and gentlemen, a retail, up to 60% retail profit. And of course, the influencer bonus up to 900%. Guys, all of this spells out that's a lot of money that this company has literally to help you to earn. My vision for this company, ladies and gentlemen, is to open global cafes and global scanning centers. The cafes will be scanning centers. I'm already looking forward to go to Jamaica. I'm working with the company to go to Jamaica. And my goal in Jamaica is to divide Jamaica up into 14 parishes. My goal is to work with the pastors. I want to work with the dear pastors. I want to work with the medical communities there and show them how they can turn their offices or their churches into scanning centers, helping the population to become healthier. A scanning center, for example, will earn every time you scan. If you plan to scan 10 parishioners per day, that's 10 times. If you charge, let's say in Jamaica, you charge $30 per scan. That's 10 times 30. That's $300 a day. That church will make US dollars per day. That church will earn every day, right? It is up to you. You can charge them $25, and that's the price I said, all the way up to $75 you can charge per scan. Guys, think of the kind of money a church can make, or a simple mom at home can make. Turn your living room into a scanning center. Turn your veranda into a scanning center. And think of the kind of money you can earn as you scan your community. People want to know what's going on in their bodies. And then when they find out what's wrong with their bodies, they want to know how to correct it. They're going to come to you, going to buy the products from you. The initial products will be purchased from you, and you're making 60% up to 900%. And the reason why 900%, because once you qualify to be an influencer, and then you get the products, ladies and gentlemen, where, for example, for every $40 that you purchase, the company will send you $400 worth of products. Think of it. You purchase $40 worth of products and they send you $400 worth of products, right? Ladies and gentlemen, think of that. That's 900% you can make from just $40, right? So we show you how to do that, right? My goal in Jamaica and the Caribbean, I'm looking for 50,000 people out of Jamaica and the diaspora. So in Jamaica, how did I get the number? Jamaica's population is about almost 3 million people. It's 2.89 million people, but I say 3 million. And 11% are the middle class. And if I take 10% of the middle class, it comes out to be about 30,000 people in Jamaica. 30,000 people in Jamaica and 2 million in the diaspora. Go back down to 11%, and then 10% is another 20,000. So 50,000 Jamaicans. Ladies and gentlemen, my goal for the next 18 months to help 50,000 people in the diaspora to be scanned and to be on our products, so you live in healthier, happier, and longer lives. And then my goal in the entire African continent is 1 million. We believe that we can raise up 1,000 leaders across Africa who can help me scan 1 million people in Africa and put them on our products where they become healthier and happier over the next 3 years. Ladies and gentlemen, if you get involved with this, my goal is to show you how you can easily become one of my leaders, work with me and help me to do this. And you can easily, based on the numbers I've created, generate between 30 and 60,000 US dollars residual income just from the products being ordered month to month. That has nothing to do with the compensation plan, the binary, the matching bonus, all those things. Nothing about that. Just by you helping me to help the people to become healthier and happy with longer life, ladies and gentlemen, you can literally earn up to 60,000 or more per month from residual income. What if you decide to have your own scanning centers, your own cafes? Think of it. Just one cafe, one scanning center should be earning anywhere from $7,500 up to $10,000 with the products, $10,000 per month just in retail and scanning income. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to partner with me and become strong, if you want to partner with me and live your dream once again, I am ready to do it again. Guys, I did it with CyberWise, I did it with OrganoGold, and I'm about to do it again. VitalScan will give us the opportunity to work with pastors, work with leaders, work with doctors, work with clinics, work with the average mom and pop, and help them to earn an extra 5 or 6 figure income on the side. What about you? Would an extra $10,000 a month help you? Would an extra 20 to 50, would an extra 30 to $60,000 a month help you? US per month. I have the plan. If you want to be one of those, just go ahead and click on the link you see below, ladies and gentlemen, and just click on the link and just go ahead and let me know that you want to be one of them, right? Click on that link and register, and I would love to connect with you and help you to live the great dream. The dream is not over. The dream just began. Have a blessed day. God bless you.